Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat. I'm with the new Southern Area featherweight champion Ramez Mahmood, as well as coach Micky Moo. Congratulations, guys. Great win tonight against Jack Budge. Tough fight. Can you talk me through it for anyone who hasn't seen it?
Yeah, I felt really good in there. It was my first 10 rounder, so I had that in the back of my mind, wanting to pace myself. Thought the jab was working excellently quite early, and I kept it throughout the whole fight and buzzing with the performance.
Perfect. And Micky, the same question really.
Yes, from my point of view, training point of view, it was a weird one because how we expected the fight to go, it probably went the complete opposite. But I think that's a credit to Ramez on his fitness, on how serious he takes boxing and his concentration. We expected Jack Budge to be more of a back-footed fighter, but he literally was in the middle of the ring, standing there wanting to tear up, and we literally trained on getting on top of him, thinking he was going to be away. But we made adaptations, and we made the adaptations, and we got the win. So
fantastic. Speaking of adaptations, we all heard news at some point that Jack Budge had failed to make weight.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts when you heard that news, when you saw that news?
Didn't faze me. As long as I win the title, it doesn't bother me coming what he wants. Could have been a middleweight in there. As long as I win the title, that's the main thing.
And thoughts on Jack Budge as a fight? Was there anything else that you were a bit surprised by? Was he tougher than you thought he was going to be? Anything at all?
We knew he was a good boxer. He was doing a few little crafty things in there, but there was nothing that sort of fazed me. Like I felt like I defended a lot of his shots quite well. I wasn't bothered by anything at all. I was happy to go on all day long. I'd come back to my coach. I did in the 7th round, but I could do this all day long.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. And you guys had a conversation about what's next already. What are you guys looking forward to?
Again, there's loads of options, so we're going to sit down with the team maybe in a week or two and see what our options are. But keeping an eye on the super bantamweights and the featherweights, and keeping an eye on the British and Commonwealth title fight with Brad Foster and Lucian Reid next week, and just whatever comes up.
Just that fight you can see happening later this year, beginning of next year?
I'd like whenever.
Yeah.
We leave that to the management.
Exactly.
Obviously, we sit down and discuss with each other. But after that, obviously, the buzz of getting this, you want to continue that. It's been a steady process getting to this stage. But having got that belt now, you've got to look forward. You've got to look onwards and upwards. So we're eyeing up the English champions, the British champions. Again, we don't know if his best weight is going to be featherweight or we can come back down to super bantam. But we're ready. We're looking at the options that's out there. At that, you'll be looking at a title fight this year. Maybe I know Ramez likes to train. I know Ramez don't like to rest. So I know for him, ideally, he'll be fighting at the end of the year, December. But we'll see how it goes. There's no point taking a fight if it's not the right fight. It's got to be someone that's either going to be holding the title or that's going to move us into a position to fight for a title.
That's exactly it, because before, I sort of had to take what comes. Now that I'm a champion, I can sort of
call the shots.
Yeah, call the shots a little bit. If it's not going to be for a bigger title, it's either going to make financial sense, or something for my gain, otherwise it's not going to happen.
Fantastic. And do you want to continue being on the undercards of shows like this, or would you prefer to main event? What do you think is going to happen?
I feel like there's two main fights now, sort of a co-main event, so possibly a main event in the future. But as I say, every fight's now got to make sense for me. Right. I've got to be a little bit selfish about it and just look out for number one.
Perfect. And I know, like, call yourself the mathematician, great name. Obviously, you work as a maths teacher. Been preparing for this fight. I know you obviously have the summer holidays, but how did you go about preparing for a 10-round fight rather than a 4-round fight while still having a full-time job as well?
It wasn't too much different. I think everything was more the intensity. I mean, I'm living in the gym. I'm a bit of a gym rat. Ask Micky, so.
Yeah, I have to kick you out of the gym. I have to stop training. But that name mathematician, for me, we call him a Mexican. Ramez a Mexican Mahmood. The guy lives boxing. You know what I mean? He does everything. He comes to the gym. I have to slow him down sometimes because he's obsessed with it. He'll be there every day. So for me and his style, well, even though today he kept to the jab and he kept it smart, he loves to come forward. He loves to press. He loves to fight. So to me, we got in the gym. He's Ramez the Mexican Mahmood, aka Uber Eats. Because he delivers.
We love that.
Every time.
Okay, cool. Speaking of Uber Eats, I've seen you eating cookies already, Mahmood. How are you going to celebrate food-wise? What are you going to be doing?
Don't start him off. Look at the back of the shirt. Look at the sponsor.
Cakes and shakes. Give a shout out to them. Don't start me off with the food. I won't stop.
That's another thing. That's the best thing about him. He's that dedicated that he's only down for he loves to eat. He loves to eat sweet stuff. He loves to eat food. It's not like I got to go drag him out. He's been out all weekend partying or whatever. That's not him. He's dedicated. He's focused. So for me, as a trainer, he's the perfect professional boxer as a trainer.
Fantastic. And last couple of questions, mainly for you, Micky. Busy night tonight. I was at your gym a couple of weeks ago. A couple of other fighters fighting tonight, like Jordan Dijon, Ryan Walker. Busy night for yourself. have you had a night like this before? You've had 3 fights on the same card, or how have you managed the workload?
Yeah, I have had 3 fights on the same card, but not at this level. The last time I had it, it was like it was all 4s and 6 rounders. So having a title fight, I think it made it easier because it took a bit of pressure off the other 2. It kind of like, it was like they knew the situation. They're in fights against fighters that they're more or less expected to win. They're tune-up fights to bigger things. So it allowed me to give Ramez my main focus, but obviously still got the job done with them, warmed them up. But the setup was also good, thanks to Steve Goodwin. The lineup was spaced out nicely. So it was like warm up 1, get him to the ring. By the time I get back, the other one's wrapped up, ready, warm him up, same thing.
So from your preference, would you like to continue having fight nights like this?
Yeah, man. I love training. I mean, 3, 4, 5. I want for me personally, I want to build a stable. I want to build a stable, 10 fighters upwards. You know what I mean? And having them all fighting together, obviously, will get harder and harder. But they push each other along. They bring each other along. They get the best out of each other.
Please use it.
Did you win?
Yes.
Of course you can, my brother.
I love that. Now look at my balls.
So yeah, like it's gonna be harder, but the bigger the team gets, the more helps we get. I've got a few people, shout out Lionel, massive help in the corner, Tony Hudson, been with us from the get-go, Paul, don't know his second name, but same thing. Paul Brown, big shout out to him, you know what I mean? I've got help, Abs, my man over here, helping me out. It just makes it all easier, but I think it builds a vibe with the fighters as well, having fighters fighting on the same bill that you've been training with throughout camp.
Brilliant. All right. Well, thanks for giving me some of your time tonight, guys. Is there anything either of you want to add at all?
Just give a shout out to my sponsors. I mentioned KT Shakes earlier. Precision Build and Development helped me out so much, and Sick Talent. So I want to thank them, and this is only the start.
Brilliant. Thanks both so much, guys, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you very much.